12-6. Noah Cates in center, hands off to Ryan Poehling, flying on in, all the way around behind, wraparound try, and he's denied that. Looked just like Scotty Hartnell last night.
Last year they stuck with Ullmark. It eventually ended up costing him in that Florida series, but something worth watching for sure.
And Ullmark with a save there on Scotty Lawton, who leaned into one. Marchand. He holds on and waits. Outside of the net, they get it to Zacha in front. A jam shot, and the save was made by Ersson as Van Riemsdyk.
For Boston's power play, obviously Pastrnak is the big threat, but another threat is their goal line.
Evan Shattenkirk tips the puck, fires with a chance here with numbers. They push it ahead. And here's Poehling with it. Poehling with the puck. Poehling the shot! And the save by Ullmark. And back the other way go the Bruins, although Couturier is back to knock it down. And he gets it to Farabee. Farabee winds it, fires, and the save made by Ullmark. Neckley was going to the net. And then he has the puck tipped back to center ice. No, as if Farabee saw Konechny there. Nice pass there from Farabee to TK. Tries to slide it off to Couturier. From the angle, the save. Rebound. Farabee in front, but he was checked. Here's Pastrnak moving up. Pastrnak, the shot off blocked by Sealer. Get it behind the net to Pastrnak. Centered it in front. Oh, what a save by Ersson. He robbed Zacha. As the Bruins get this puck and move ahead. Zacha. Off of the right side, Pastrnak. He fires and scores. David Pastrnak with a laser beats Ersson. The Bruins get the first one. Pasternak's 25th goal in his 29th game against the Flyers.
And we talked about how lethal Pastrnak is, and a beautiful feed before that Ersson made a save on, and right here he just uses Sanheim as a screen. And this is the talent that Pastrnak has. You can see he waits, and he puts it right through the 5-hole of Sanheim and then rips it off the far post. Awfully difficult for Ersson to locate that puck because it's not only the screen of Sanheim, it's also the drive-by screen from...
Let's get the puck. Riemsdyk behind the net. Pastrnak zigging and zagging. Centers it in front. And Van Riemsdyk stopped by Ersson. The puck sat there for a moment. And the Flyers having difficulty with this line. Zacha across. McAvoy scores. Pretty much an empty net for him. And it's 2-0 Boston.
I mean, Pastrnak able to escape the check. Great save by Ersson. But then it's about the defensive zone coverage after that initial save because you get running around in your own zone. It becomes difficult to sort things out.
Over Neville sends it diagonally into the Philadelphia zone. Walker a peek around. Laurier couldn't get a piece of that. Carlo shot, he scores! The arm goes up, but it's still a goal as the puck winds up in the net, and 3 goals in rapid succession. And just like that, the Bruins have a 3-0 lead.
Laurier gives it to Carlo at the point, and much like we saw in the Detroit game, a bad break as this goes right off a Sealer's stick. It's really a nothing shot. You know, Carlo just wristing it to the net. Should be an easy find for Ersson. You can see he goes right off the shin pad of Sealer. And
45 to go in the period. Pastrnak wrestled by York. Hit the puck to Van Riemsdyk. In front, another save. Rebound! And they score, and it's Pastrnak again. There's too many bodies in front getting good looks, and Pastrnak has his second of the period. And 33rd of the year, it's 4-0.
Yeah, this is what I was referring to. If you can kill plays quickly, but give credit to Van Riemsdyk here. I mean, he wins the battle along with Pastrnak. I mean, these guys were beasts behind the net. The work of the two of Pastrnak and Van Riemsdyk, and then eventually the feed by JVR out front to Pastrnak. You got to give credit. I mean, those guys are digging in. They're winning battles, and if you don't kill it.
And in Carlo behind the net, Van Riemsdyk. Back to Carlo. 2 go to him. The puck to Zacha. Zacha all the way out to the point. Lindholm. His shot deflected just wide. Pastrnak got it back in front. Van Riemsdyk, and he scores. More of the same, and it's JVR with the goal, ending a 10-game goalless drought and picking up his 3rd point of the game. 5-0 Boston.
To kill the offense early, it allows this line in particular to get going. And Pastrnak was an absolute beast on this shift once again. He won several battles initially in the back check on Konechny in the neutral zone, and then in the corner against Drysdale.
Farabee, they're all after him. Boy, diligent checking by the Bruins, too. Wouldn't let the Flyers really get free with it. Now Konechny cuts in front. Save! Ullmark flashes the pad across. Konechny wants a penalty. I don't see an arm up.
Yeah, he helped me out, and a good chance for Konechny here. He wanted a hooking call. None was coming, but another good save there by Ullmark. You can see how he loads on that post and then that push with that right leg. And as you mentioned, he's a big guy, 6'4". You got those long legs.
And the Bruins cleared all the way down. It is going to lead to, no, they call off the icing at the last moment. And Sanheim will move it ahead to Forster. Forster gets away from Wotherspoon, cuts to the middle of the shot, he scores! There's some of that goal-scoring ability of Tyson Forster. No big celebration, but the Flyers are on the board. It's 5-1.
Well, what does that mean? What does it look like? This is what it looks like. Protect the puck. Wotherspoon bounces off of Forster, and then the skill can come into play. The drag, the shot, and it goes right through the legs of Ullmark. A real determined effort from Forster there.
Sanheim picks it up, full gallop. Head out with it. Sanheim flying through the neutral zone. To the slot, the pass down low, Poehling, and the save made by Ullmark. He wasn't sure he had it.
Zone, and then a real nice play to kick it out to Konechny, and Konechny quickly gets it over to Poehling, and Poehling, who looks so good in the first period with a couple of chances. It's this one as it bounces right to his stick.
Forster trying to recover. Goes to seal it for a shot. Off his stick, bounces to Excel, and he's checked by Carlo before he can get the shot off. Now he punches that puck forward. Here's Forster, shot, they score! Forster fired away, and it rang off the post. And Tyson Forster has himself a multiple goal game. It's 5-2.
Probably his lack of goal scoring. Good hard work here by Lycksell in the corner to win the puck, and Forster quickly gets it to the net. I think it goes off the Bruin defender. Goes right off the stick, I believe, of Grzelcyk. And it changed direction off the post and in. And you know, you try and take minor victories in games like this. And for Forster, good to see him get two here this afternoon.
Lycksell will pick up, we believe, his second NHL point. Ullmark, a huge save on Frost. And the puck that fluttered toward the goal. Konechny will fire, save, Ullmark, rebound, spit out, but the Bruins are able to get to it, and Van Riemsdyk will move it ahead. He's got Frederic. Frederic will wait and fire, and Sanheim pulls over Peterson, and the Bruins score. Charlie Coyle.
Yeah, it's going to be a goal. It's Sanheim that simply runs into Peterson without the aid of Charlie Coyle, and Coyle able to pick up the free change. Tough break for Peterson.
Pass there is tipped away, and Poehling will move it out to center ice. Farabee to it, and the Flyers will head into the All-Star break, having lost 5 in a row in regulation. The Bruins atop the NHL standings.